Hello everybody. Thought I'd make a video here in my ham radio shack. The purpose of this video is to try to make contact with the International Space Station, ISS. The call sign is November Alpha 1 Sierra Sierra. It's NA1SS. In case I can't make a contact, I'll try again tomorrow, but my radio is a Yaesu 2900, puts out 75 watts. My antenna is a copper J-pole, set up 40 feet. The frequency to contact them is the uplink is 145.2. The downlink for them to speak on is 145.8. Because of the Doppler effect, they're traveling 17,000 miles an hour. When they start their pass over my area, I need to be transmitting 145.805. And when they get in the middle of the pass, I need to be at 145.8. At the end of their pass over my area, I need to be transmitting 145.795. I haven't learned to set my radio up to change frequencies. I can only program a channel for one frequency. That is 145.8, which is for the middle of their pass. I'm tracking them on my smartphone. 15 minutes, 31 seconds, they'll be over my area. So for that 15 minute, I was going to talk a little bit about my shack here for anyone interested in getting into ham radio, anyone new to the hobby, and talk about my radios here, and maybe I'll make random calls to the space station in case this app I downloaded is wrong. I still might contact them, but I'll be watching the time on my smartphone, and I'll see if I make contact with the space station. This radio gets very hot when you're transmitting 75 watts. I have a cooling fan above it, a computer fan with blue LED lights, powered by a Radio Shack brand. Power supply puts out 19 amps. And I have multiple handhelds here, Baofeng's, a dual band, 2 meter, 70 centimeter, TYT MD380 for DMR radio, digital mobile radio, that works off the internet. With that handheld radio, I've talked around the world with just that handheld because it uses the internet. This radio is 2 meters only, 16 channel, it puts out 10 watts. The old CBs that I have here, everybody used back in the day, put out 5 watts. This handheld puts out 10 watts on 2 meters. The dual band I talked about, 2 meter and 70 centimeter, is 8 watt, transmits 8 watts. My MD380 for DMR is 5 watts. Have a 5 watt Baofeng, puts out 5 watts of course. Extended battery, I have that for a police scanner only. So the space station, 13 minutes, 42 seconds. I'll just try them now and see what happens. November Alpha 1 Sierra Sierra, Kilo Mike 4 Zulu Mike Zulu, Morristown, Tennessee. So I'll periodically call them, looking at my smartphone, 13 minutes, 18 seconds. The LCV here is Freedom 1 by Ranger, has the American flag on the face, has upper and lower sideband, puts out almost 5 watts. I've talked from here in Morristown, I've talked to Rutledge, Newport, Greenville, and I think Knoxville maybe. Made a few contacts on that. Pretty good radio, even though I have a ham radio license. OCB's still fun. Got a few locals in there. Talks every night. I got it turned down. So we'll see what happens here. Got 12 minutes 40 seconds. Don't want to make a long boring video, but I can switch this flip right here. My antenna, my J-pole, it's up 40 feet. I can switch it over. It'll go to this radio, a Baofeng, just like that one. Programmed for 70 centimeter. Talks on 420 to 450 megahertz for 70 centimeters, and I can hit repeaters on 70 centimeters with that. On my J-pole, it's up 40 feet. Or I switch the switch back and use my Yaesu 2900. Let's try again. November Alpha 1 Sierra Sierra, Kilo Mike 4, Zulu Mike Zulu. So anyway, with this radio, the Yaesu 2900, putting out 75 watts. Again, the old CB is 5 watts. I hit about 40 or 50 repeaters in my area. I hit a repeater in Gate City. I hit a repeater in Mount Mitchell, North Carolina. On that repeater, I talk all the way into South Carolina with this radio. So tonight, I'm trying to contact the space station. With the J-pole up 40 feet, I'll be shooting 75 watts straight up into the night airways. We'll see what happens. I got 11 minutes, 12 seconds, counting down. I'll try them again just in case the app I downloaded is wrong. November 1. Well, I just forgot it. I've got it wrote down. I'm looking at it. November Alpha 1, Sierra Sierra. November Alpha 1, Sierra Sierra. Kilo Mike 4, Zulu Mike Zulu, Tennessee. Got 10 minutes. I'm looking at my smartphone here. I heard a noise on that radio. They may have heard me. Let's try that again. November Alpha 1, Sierra Sierra, Kilo Mike 4, Zulu Mike Zulu. 10 minutes, 16 seconds. Because of the jet stream, this app could be wrong. We don't know about the conditions, the overcast, the clouds. So that's why, and by the way, I didn't mention, when they pass over, there's a 10-minute window. A 10-minute window you can talk to them. So I've got a 10-minute window starting in 9 minutes 50 seconds. But I'm starting early to see if I can contact them. But if I can't make a contact, at least I explain my radios and what they do. Anyone interested in getting into ham radio, really all you need is a handheld and a J-pole up 40 feet. Hook that handheld to a J-pole, and that's all you need. I spent all this money buying all these radios. If you want to get on ham radio, get you a J-pole antenna for outdoors and a handheld, and you're in business. November Alpha 1, Sierra Sierra, Kilo Mike 4, Zulu Mike Zulu. I just had a notice on my phone that said Iss Space Station 5 minutes. My app says 9 minutes 4 seconds. I got a notification that said 5 minutes, so we only got 5 minutes to wait. November Alpha 1, Sierra Sierra, Kilo Mike 4, Zulu Mike Zulu, Tennessee. Eight minutes on my counter on my phone. 8 minutes 42 seconds. November Alpha 1, Sierra Sierra, Kilo Mike 4, Zulu Mike Zulu, Tennessee. Now my phone's went off. That's not good. Let me restart my phone. Okay. 8 minutes, 18 seconds. I've got to keep touching my phone to keep it from going to sleep. November Alpha 1, Sierra Sierra, Kilo Mike 4, Zulu Mike Zulu, Tennessee, KM4ZMZ. We'll see what happens. 7 minutes on my counter. November Alpha 1, Sierra Sierra, NA1SS, Kilo Mike 4, Zulu Mike Zulu, Jerry, Morristown, Tennessee, KM4ZMZ. I saw YouTube videos that people contacted them. I don't know how many watts they were putting out. It might take 200 or 300 watts to reach them. I've only got 75. November Alpha 1, Sierra Sierra, November Alpha 1, Sierra Sierra, Kilo Mike 4, Zulu Mike Zulu, Tennessee. I have a Yaesu 2980 in my truck, puts out 80 watts. I could bring that in tomorrow and try that radio. It works pretty good. 6 minutes on my counter, 6 minutes 48 seconds. November Alpha 1, Sierra Sierra. Kilo Mike 4, Zulu Mike Zulu. Might be surprised, we might make contact. But then if I don't, I'm sorry guys. Waste your time watching and I don't make a contact, but I introduced you to my ham radio shack and the radios that I have. DMR, talk around the world with a handheld. Pretty good handheld there. The Lewiton LT188 puts out 10 watts. I like that radio. It's a pretty good radio. November Alpha 1, Sierra Sierra. November Alpha 1, Sierra Sierra. 6 minutes, 4 seconds on my app on my phone. November Alpha 1, Sierra Sierra. Calling CQ, CQ, CQ. November Alpha 1, Sierra Sierra. On my phone, you can't see it on the camera, but it shows the price over the United States. The camera's over beside me. I don't know how I can zoom that in, but we're counting down. On the app, it says 5 minutes, 30 seconds. A few minutes ago, it told me it's 5 minutes, so it's getting close. November Alpha 1, Sierra Sierra. November Alpha 1, Sierra Sierra. NA1SS is the call sign for the space station. NA1SS. My call sign is KM4ZMZ. So that's what all the calling is about. November Alpha 1, Sierra Sierra. Kilo Mike 4, Zulu Mike Zulu, Tennessee. The conditions might be bad. Maybe a week from now I might reach them. I don't know. 4 minutes, 44 seconds. That's the time when they're supposed to reach me. After they reach me, I've got 10 minutes. I've got a 10-minute window when they reach me. Again, the Doppler effect affects the radio signals. When they're moving at 17,000 miles an hour, I'm lucky if I make a contact, but it's been done. I saw YouTube videos. November Alpha 1, Sierra Sierra. Kilo Mike 4, Zulu Mike Zulu, Tennessee. It's interesting. We'll see what happens. 3 minutes, 58 seconds. That's when they reach my zone. I've been calling early, just in case. I started calling early. 3 minutes, 48 seconds until they reach me. November Alpha 1, Sierra Sierra. Kilo Mike 1. Kilo Mike 4, Zulu Mike Zulu. November Alpha 1, Sierra Sierra. Got mixed up. 3 minutes, 26 seconds. Anyone want to get into ham radio? All it costs is $10 for the license. $15 for the license. They last 10 years. $15 for 10 years. You got to study a book, take a test, get your license, and have a lot of fun. Talk on all these radios. Carry a DMR radio. Talk around the world with a handheld. Have a disaster like an earthquake or a hurricane or a tornado. Cell phones will go down. Radio will always work. It works off an antenna. 2 minutes, 44 seconds till the space station gets here. I'm watching it on the map on my phone. November Alpha 1, Sierra Sierra. November Alpha 1, Sierra Sierra. Kilo Mike 4, Zulu Mike Zulu, Tennessee. 2 minutes, 26 seconds. And I see it on the map. Traveling it's in center USA at 17,000 miles an hour. I'd say 2 minutes is pretty right. 2 minutes, 14 seconds. November Alpha 1, Sierra Sierra. November Alpha 1, Sierra Sierra. ISS. Kilo Mike 4, Zulu Mike Zulu, Tennessee. 1 minute, 56 seconds, guys. 1 minute, 51 seconds, they should hear me. November Alpha 1, Sierra Sierra. November Alpha 1, Sierra Sierra. 41 seconds. 39 seconds. Till they reach where I should be able to hear them with a 10-minute window. November Alpha 1, Sierra Sierra. Kilo Mike 4, Zulu Mike Zulu, Tennessee. November Alpha 1, Sierra Sierra. 1 minute, 15 seconds. After that 1 minute, 11 seconds is up, I've got 10 minutes. November Alpha 1, Sierra Sierra. Kilo Mike 4, Zulu Mike Zulu. 59 seconds. 57 seconds. November Alpha 1, Sierra Sierra. And I do see it's moved on the map, on the app, on my phone. Got to keep my phone open. November Alpha 1, Sierra Sierra. Kilo Mike 4, Zulu Mike Zulu, Tennessee. 32 seconds until it's in range. All this time it wasn't supposed to be in range, but I wanted to make sure. November Alpha 1, Sierra Sierra. November Alpha 1, Sierra Sierra. KM4ZMZ. 11 seconds. I'm going to wait till it counts down to 0, then holler. 3 seconds. November Alpha 1, Sierra Sierra. November Alpha 1, Sierra Sierra. Kilo Mike 4, Zulu Mike Zulu, Tennessee. CQ, November Alpha 1, Sierra Sierra. Kilo Mike 4, Zulu Mike Zulu, Tennessee. November Alpha 1, Sierra Sierra. Kilo Mike 4, Zulu Mike Zulu, Tennessee. They're in range. Must be my radio, I ain't got enough wattage. November Alpha 1, Sierra Sierra. Kilo Mike 4, Zulu Mike Zulu. 6:41 is the time on my phone. I've got 10 minutes. Never know. They might have days that keep their ham radio turned off. Who knows? November Alpha 1, Sierra Sierra. NA1SS. NA1SS. KM4ZMZ, Tennessee. Guys, it's supposed to be a 10-minute window. That sure wasn't a 10-minute window. According to my app, next, it says next, 23 hours, 10 minutes. So, it's done left the range and it wasn't 10 minutes. That's weird. I'll make a few more contacts and see what happens. November Alpha 1, Sierra Sierra. November Alpha 1, Sierra Sierra. November Alpha 1, Sierra Sierra. I don't know how accurate the app is on my phone, but I do show them over the United States right the whole time I was calling. Sorry if I made a bad video, but I couldn't contact them. I thought I would try, but introduction to my radio station, I got a old Heathkit meter made back in the 60s. I can hook that to any one of these radios and see how many amps or watts it's putting out. CB puts out 4.5 watts. This radio 75 watts, 8 watts, 10 watts, 5 watts. This old Heathkit meter will tell me. Got all the repeaters wrote down here and laminated on sheets. All the repeaters and PL tones for the repeaters. But anyway, hope y'all enjoyed the video, even though I didn't make a contact with the space station. Need to do some more homework on that, I believe. So thank y'all for watching.